So they're thinking only to consider the three one. Only the
No,
three.
you have to consider all these. This is the Lewis dot structure. I can write it as like this, or I can write it as like this, or I can write it as like this. It doesn't matter. As long as there are 4 dots around carbon, that means there are 4 electrons. Yes.
Ma'am, then we can write one side also 4.
Yeah, you can write one side also 4, no problem.
So ma'am, we can also write it like 2 and then 1 and then
You
1.
can write it however, like I can write it like this also. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's up to you.
Okay, so I got confused that in triple covalent bonds, does it always mean that you have to write like 3 on one side and 1 on the other side, or so on for
So
other?
it is easier if you write it like that, because then you will be able to draw those bond pairs, right? So that is why we write it like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you considered? Yes, you have to consider the dot on the before the C also, Karthik. Bhavya, did you understand?
No, no.
Okay. What is the atomic number of carbon, Bhavya? What is the atomic number of carbon? What is the electronic configuration? Can you type and tell me? Very good, Bhavya. So it has 2,4. That means 4 in the valence shell. So if there are 4 electrons in the valence shell, how many electrons should I draw in the Lewis dot structure? Very good, 4 electrons. So I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons. Can you see the 4 electrons, Bhavya? Okay, so this carbon has 4 electrons, right? All carbon, yes, Arna.
Ma'am, see, after sharing both together form 8, but then one carbon only has 7 electrons, right, ma'am? But it should be having 8.
Yes, we did not complete it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this carbon has 4 electrons. Similarly, I'll bring in another carbon. This also will have 4 electrons, obviously. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share one electron of this carbon with one more electron of this carbon. Then I'm going to share one electron of this carbon with another electron of the second carbon. Then I'm going to share the first electron of this carbon with another electron of the second carbon. So now after sharing, how many electrons does this carbon have? Does the first carbon have? Totally after sharing.
1.
After sharing.
Wait, 1. Ma'am, which second carbon or the first one?
The first carbon, you need to tell me how many carbons it has plus the number of number of electrons it has plus the number of electrons it is getting from the second carbon. So totally how many?
7.
7. Excellent. So this carbon now has 7 electrons. Similarly, what about the second carbon? How many electrons does that have?
Second carbon. The second carbon is getting 3 electrons.
Yes, second carbon is also getting 3 electrons from the first carbon, right? So 3 electrons from the first carbon plus 4 electrons from the second carbon.
7. 7.
7, excellent. So this will also be 7 electrons. Now what I'll do is I'll bring in a hydrogen and I'll bring in one more hydrogen. So this will form a bond and this will form a bond. Now carbon has 8 electrons and these hydrogens have 2 electrons. Now octet and duplet configuration is complete.
Yeah, ma'am, so that means hydrogen is getting 1 electron from carbon and carbon is getting 1 electron from hydrogen.
Yes, very good.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
Okay, so now this is called as triple covalent bond. Why? Because there are 3 bonds between carbon and carbon, right? So I'm just going to say 3 bonds and hydrogen, and this is written as C2H2 and it is called as ethine. Eth because there are 2 carbon atoms, ine because it is a triple bond. Yes.
Ma'am, why is it minus like C2 minus H2?
Sorry?
Ma'am, like why isn't ma'am, you wrote H minus C equals to C minus minus H.
No. That is not equal to, and that is not minus. That is just showing that there is a bond.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Guys, I cannot understand who is talking. Karthik, go ahead. Bhavya, you can talk after that.
Ma'am, can there be 4 bond also?
You tell me, Bhavya. You make 4 bonds and show me. Tell me if it is possible, okay?
Ma'am, I asked the question.
Bhavya, go ahead.
Ma'am, I didn't ask that question. Karthik asked. Ma'am, I asked.
Okay, yeah, Karthik, then draw a 4 bond structure and show it to me, okay?
Ma'am, but it is possible because few minutes ago, ma'am, you said that hundreds of bonds can also happen.
So that is possible between, when I say hundreds of bonds are possible, I mean,
Okay,
and
ma'am.
so on. So like,
that and the other two can be shared by something else also.
correct, yes.
Ma'am, between the two cards here, when you represented it after you formed the bond, so ma'am, these two ones, those are represent the bond, right?
Yes, those represent the bond.
And between like hydrogen and carbon also, it's a bar which represents the bond.
Yes, that is also, yes, Unmana. So what happens when we have, let's say, carbon, 4 bonds, carbon? How do we get this? If I put 4 electrons, I draw like this, and I draw 4 electrons like this. And I have, yes, that is a single covalent bond, not double covalent bond. Or any, that is single bond, that is methane. What you drew is methane.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the difference between double covalent bond and triple covalent bond?
Good question. So look at, so first, before that, let me tell you, this is not
can I
possible.
ask-
Okay, this is not possible. There is no such structure. Okay.
So then how is it different than double covalent bond? If the
How-
structure is not compulsory.
I did not understand.
Ma'am, what is the difference between double covalent bond and triple covalent bond?
Okay.
I thought that it was because there were 3 dots over there, like dot and then C and then 3 and like from where we bond. So, ma'am, but then you said that structure is not compulsory. You can write it anyway.
Yeah, you can write it anywhere. But whenever I draw a double covalent bond, then it is easier, right? So let me just show you. So if I want to draw a double covalent bond, if I put one electron like this, and I want to draw a double covalent bond, then what do I need to do? I'll join, these 2 electrons will be shared, and then these 2 electrons will, and then these 2 electrons will be shared. Basically, I have to share 2 pairs of electrons for double covalent bond, right? Then again, here I'll put hydrogen, and here I'll put hydrogen, and here I'll put hydrogen, and here I'll put hydrogen. So then I'll get CH. So this will be and H. So this is C2H4.
Now I understood. Like in double covalent bonds, you can only make 2 bonds,
Exactly, yes.
and in triple, you can make 3.
Yes.
So in this case, we can also make 1 more.
In which case?
Ma'am, the double, like the example you gave me.
In this one?
Ma'am, the one you just now drew.
Yeah, you can make 1 more, but then that will be a different structure. So triple covalent bond and double covalent bond are different compounds. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So now if you guys notice that this structure is called ethyne. So if I say ane, it is single bond. Ene, it is double bond. Ine, it is triple bond. Eth, because there are 2 carbons. Ine, because it is a triple bond. Okay. So 4 bonds are not possible. Now I want you guys to, this is your homework. You need to draw the structure of homework. the structure of methene and methine. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes.
doubt. In all these which meets ethanol, E, T, H,
Yes. Yes.
only happen with hydrocarbons. I mean,
Yes. It will happen with hydrocarbons and OL. OL is a alcoholic group. So if I want to draw ethanol, the structure of ethanol will be like this. So if I say eth and all, right? So eth meaning 2 carbon atoms, AN, basically AN meaning ane, single bond. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
I know
that is
that meth is one carbon, but what is ene and biene? Like or
That's what we're supposed to find out with the structure.
yeah, you need to draw the structure of methane and methine. Ene meaning double bond, ine meaning triple bond. Okay.
okay.
Ma'am,
So this is ethanol. Okay. So this is the OL group, alcohol, and eth meaning two carbon atoms. AN meaning single bond between the 2 carbon atoms. So this is ethanol. I'm noticing, ma'am, are we ending the session with triple covalent bonds? Yes, Unmana, we are ending the session. The session has ended. So if you guys are done, you are welcome to leave. Noticing that ethane C2H6, ethene C2H4, ethine C2H2. Why is the number of electrons in hydrogen decreasing? Do they mean something? Yes, that does mean something, Unmana. Good observation. So the number of hydrogen
one single bond, other is double bond, other is triple bond.
correct. Yes. So the number of hydrogens, if you notice, they are decreasing because the electrons are being. Yes, Bhavya, you can leave. Guys, those who don't have any doubts, you are welcome to leave. Okay. All right. The structure of ethene is ethane is C2H6, C2H4, and C2H2. What is happening over here? I have a single bond between carbon and carbon. So now, because I have single bond between carbon and carbon, carbon has 3 more electrons. The first carbon has 3 more electrons, and second carbon also has 3 more electrons. Now, because it has 3 free electrons, I can add 3 more hydrogens over here. Whereas in C2H4, what happens? Carbon has double bond. So once I put double bond, now carbon has only 2 free electrons. 2 extra electrons. So those 2 extra electrons, they form a bond with hydrogen. That is why only 2 hydrogens are there. And between carbon-carbon triple bond, there is only 1 extra electron, which is why there is only 1 hydrogen atom for each carbon atom. Does that make sense, Unmana? This is why the number of hydrogen atoms is reducing, because those bonds are used between carbon and carbon itself. All right, so next class, I want you to draw the structure of methane and methine, and we will discuss about water and hydrogen peroxide. All right?
I'm already done.
Okay, good. All right, bye guys.